Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you all how to make samosa wraps. So guys, if you know you're interested and you want to make money this 2025, then you got to watch this video, okay? So let's get started. To begin, we will need to sift our flour first. So once we are done sifting that, to get rid of the impurities, we'll now add in some salt, mix them properly, then make a well in the middle and go in with warm water. I like to add the water in batches so I don't add in too much. But I'm going to drop the full measurement and recipe for this in the description box below. So please do well to check that out, okay? So once I'm done adding in the water and I've gotten my desired consistency, I will just knead that in the bowl for about 2 to 3 minutes just so everything comes in together properly. Then I would go ahead to spread some flour on my work surface and then knead that for about 5 minutes. Once the dough is ready after 5 minutes, as you can see, there's a big difference, right? I'll place that in a bowl, cover that and let it rest for about 5 to 7 minutes while I sprinkle some flour on this tray. So this is going to come in handy and you don't need the dough to stick to the tray, hence the flour. After 5 to 7 minutes, our dough is ready. As you can see, it is very soft and ready to work with. So I will just sprinkle some flour on my work surface and then knead that for just 2 minutes. After 2 minutes of kneading, I will now cut them into smaller sizes. So you can use a scale to get the accurate measurement, okay? Or you can just choose to eyeball it just as I'm doing in this video. After that, the next thing is to roll them into balls. So once you're done rolling, you now transfer that to the tray that has some flour on it, and then you cover up with a napkin or a cling film. In that way, the surface don't get to dry off. Next, we are now going to sprinkle some flour on the work surface, then pick each of the balls, and now using a rolling pin, we are just going to roll them into little circles. To avoid sticking to your work surface, please place them on a flat work surface once you're done rolling them out, okay? Now we'll be stacking them together, but we are going to be adding some vegetable oil and flour in between each layer. When stacking the dough, it is essential to keep in mind that working with too many layers can become cumbersome. So to ensure ease of use and efficient cooking, I would recommend you stack not more than 5 layers together. Please be generous with the vegetable oil and flour because it is crucial for a seamless samosa wrap experience. You will see as we proceed in this video. So once we are done stacking them together, the next thing is to use a rolling pin and now roll them out. Please note that we are not rolling them to be too thin, So you just want them to be somewhere in between so that when we fill them up with our samosa or spring rolls or money bags, we are not going to get a wrap that is just going to burst open. So once you're done with that, you now transfer into your pot or pan that is wide enough to take in the size. Using extreme low heat, we are going to flip to the other side at 2 minutes intervals, okay? So we get an even cooking experience. And once it looks this way, you know that your wraps are ready. Take them off immediately and then use a plate or something round to just cut off the excess edges because it doesn't look pretty, obviously. So please, we need to take that off, okay? So because the size of my pot was a bit small, that is the reason I have a lot of waste from the edges. But if you're using an accurate size, it won't be that much. And that is steamed bread, by the way. Trust me, it tastes really good. You can pop that in the oven for a while and just enjoy it. So at this point, guys, we are now going to just gently take out our wraps. Obviously, they are ready, and you can see this is a little bit very tricky. So please be gentle. And why we can take them off is because of our vegetable oil and flour. So now you know why, right? So I took out some of the wraps and divided them into two. These ones are strictly for samosa, as you can see, and they are ready, guys. This is so easy. Trust me, this is the easiest method when it comes to making samosa wraps. So the ones that were not cut are going to serve for our spring rolls and money bags. So to store these, you are going to need a cling film. Just to wrap them very well using a cling film, and then you can now transfer them all into your plastic container and store that in the freezer. They can last for about 2 to 3 months in the freezer. So when you're ready to make use of them, you can now transfer that to the fridge and let it store there for at least 24 hours and it's ready to be used. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to like, drop your comments, subscribe if you're yet to, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.